Hey there, friends. Welcome back to the English Pro Podcast. I am Jessica, and today we are going to talk about something that happens to all of us, probably more than we'd like. Arguments. You know those moments, heated debates, misunderstandings, someone raising their voice, and you're just sitting there like, why didn't I say that? Yeah, been there. But today, I got you. We're diving into how to win an argument, smartly, calmly, and in great English. Let's start here. What does it mean to win an argument? It doesn't mean shouting the loudest or embarrassing the other person. It means stating your point clearly, listening actively, and walking away with dignity. Maybe even with the other person respecting you more. Winning isn't always about being right. Sometimes it's about being wise. So let's talk tactics, and I'll teach you phrases along the way. All right, tip number 1. 1. Stay calm. Losing your temper means losing the argument, even if you're right. People listen better when you speak with composure. Pro tip: take a deep breath before replying. That silence makes them uncomfortable, not you. 2. Listen more than you speak. Here's the secret. People love to feel heard. If you listen, really listen, they drop their defenses. Then when you speak, they'll actually listen back. 3. Ask questions. Instead of saying, "You're wrong," say, "Can you explain what you mean by that? What makes you think that's the best approach?" That shifts the pressure back to them, and you stay in control. 4. Don't attack. Stay on topic. Stick to the issue. Avoid phrases like, "You always do this." "You never understand." These are emotional grenades. Instead, say, "Let's focus on what we're actually discussing." 5. Use logic, not emotion. Say things like, "That doesn't add up." Let's look at the facts here. From my perspective, this makes more sense because it sounds intelligent, respectful, and clear. 6. Master the pause. One of the most powerful tools in any argument: silence. A well-timed pause can make you look confident and thoughtful. Next time someone says something shocking or aggressive, don't react immediately. Pause, then speak slowly. Trust me, it changes the whole mood. 7. Watch your tone. It's not just what you say, it's how you say it. You can say, "What do you mean by that?" in a curious tone or an aggressive one. Tone is everything in an argument. Use a calm, curious, confident voice, even if you're annoyed inside. 8. Know when to walk away. Here's the truth. Not every argument is worth winning. Sometimes the biggest win is not engaging. If the other person is just yelling or not listening at all, you can say, "I think we need to revisit this when we're both calmer." That's not weakness. That's emotional intelligence. Let's look at some natural English phrases to sound calm, firm, and smart in a disagreement. Let's agree to disagree. Sometimes that's the best way to end things. "I see your point, but..." This keeps it polite while still disagreeing. "Can I just clarify something?" This buys you time and shows confidence. Let me rephrase that. Useful when you want to fix your words. "With all due respect." That one sounds formal, but helps soften disagreement. Here's a personal favorite. "I understand where you're coming from." Even if you totally disagree, this phrase creates connection. Okay, let me take you into a real argument I had in college. I had a roommate, let's call her Emily, who always left dirty dishes in the sink. One day, I just snapped. But instead of yelling, I said, "Hey Emily, I totally get that we're both busy, but it's becoming tough to cook when the sink's full. Could we figure out a routine?" That changed everything. No shouting, no drama, just calm words and a solution mindset. Let's review some words and phrases I used today. Composure equals staying calm under pressure. Emotional grenades. Harsh, explosive comments that escalate conflict. Shift the pressure back, put the responsibility on the other person. Clarify, or sus, to make something clearer. With all due respect. Polite way to disagree. Solution mindset equals thinking about fixing the problem, not blaming. So the next time someone picks a fight, don't pick up the sword. Pick up your words, stay calm, ask questions, be respectful, and own the conversation. That's how you truly win an argument. And hey, if you liked today's episode, check out episode 4, Would You Survive Without Your Phone? It's a wild ride, packed with phrases about daily life, habits, and some hilarious moments. You'll love it. I'm Jessica, and you've been listening to the English Pro Podcast. Don't forget to practice these phrases, because confidence, it's just practice in disguise. See you next time.